live feed parties. We're just here for the feed. Something I thought about the other day is that not everybody on my page currently was on my last page. So not everybody that sees my live feed parties now was from, I guess you could call it that era. So during that era, I started showing the live feeds randomly. What happened was I was just doing recaps and I was posting little clips of what was happening in the live feeds. Then one day I got on live while one of the pre-taped episodes was going on. The live finished and I was talking, and then I was like, you know what? Let me check out what's going on the live feeds. And then I was sitting there watching the live feeds. And then I was watching the live feeds, but the camera was facing me. So some funny stuff was happening on there. So I flipped the camera around so I could show everyone what I was looking at. So that became my first unofficial live feed party. And the thing with the live feed parties is that I would go on live all times of day and night. So sometimes I was hungry, sometimes I was tired, sometimes I was, whatever. I was on there for hours. One live even went for like 4 to 5 hours. But what happened was the lives were getting blocked now because I was showing the lives and I was just in the background. And YouTube frowned upon that. So I was like, why do these videos keep getting blocked? And then people were telling me, like, you got to be in the video so that you can say fair use. Like, you have to be in the video and you have to be visually present in the video. So I was like, all right, I think that we can make that compromise in a way. Like, I will be talking more in the video. You'll see me and I'll be talking. So you won't hear every single word of every single conversation. But at the same time, you're still getting a free view of the live feed, the company, and I'd like to think that at least some people are there just to hear me, just to hear my opinions, and I know that adds to it, obviously. Being able to see the live feeds adds to it, but I strongly feel, and I'll keep saying this until I'm red in the face, if you just want to see the live feeds only, and you don't want to hear me, you don't want to see me, you don't care, then just pay for a subscription. Because there's nobody that is just streaming live feeds and you're only seeing the live feeds because they know that their channel would get removed. Because Paramount Plus owns the live feeds and they have a streaming thing. Now Pluto's doing it, so you can also watch it on Pluto, so there's options. But I say all that to say that I remember this one particular stretch of time last season. So I would always be eating. I would coincidentally seem to turn these live feeds on while I was eating. But I would have the camera facing the TV. So I would just sit in the background and eat, and people would hear me chomping. And my regular subscribers and supporters would laugh. It's like, what are you eating today? And I would show them. And the people that were not there for just me, people whose primary thing was not me, to support me, were like, who the hell does this guy think he is? Stop chomping. Who is this guy? I can't even hear them talking over his eating. How dare he? And I was like, how dare I? You're coming on my channel to watch a free feed for whatever reason and complaining about the fact that I need to eat. This is not like a work meeting that I'm eating. This is like entertainment. You're getting entertainment from my page and complaining about me feeding myself. So that was irritating. And the other one, I remember this one particular live where some of those people, a lot of the trolls were out that night. They were going back and forth with me. And I was just like upset. I was annoyed. They were annoying me. And then one of them said, like, nobody really likes you, bro. We're just here for the feeds. When the Big Brother season is over, we're all leaving. Don't think that because of us coming to see these feeds that anyone cares about you, what you're talking about, like what you're doing. I looked at that comment for a while and I was like, maybe they are just here for the feeds, right? Maybe people just come here just to look at the feeds because I started putting up the feeds. But the fact of the matter is, I gained most of my subscribers before I started putting up the feeds. There are people who just came for the feeds. And that is the point of me titling it as that. It's a little bit of just, I don't want to call it I'll call it a jab. I was going to say another word, but I'll just call it a jab. I don't actually think there's anything wrong with somebody who comes on my page just because they see that I'm doing live feeds. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting a chance to view the live feeds on my page, and I'm getting a chance to get increased numbers and viewership, which boosts me up in the algorithm and helps me to make money, essentially. So you get something out of it, I get something out of it. I don't care. I just care about people who are disrespectful enough to come on there and complain about how you are operating your channel, how you're running your channel, and to be like, you need to do this or you need to stop doing that. So I tend to be somebody who likes to take things, negative things that people say, and flip them around. I now find that to be a joke. And that is why I say every time I title my live feed, we're just here for the feeds. And I open up by saying, this is my segment where I eat, I talk, and I throw on the live feeds if I want to. And that's is we're just here for the feeds. Thank you to those trolls.